Daldal ending explained. Who is the serial killer? Does Rita stop the perpetrator? Daldal ending explained. Newly appointed Mumbai DCP Rita Ferreira finds herself in a bind when a dangerous serial killer's reign of terror hits a bit too close to home and makes her confront her own traumatic past. The series has 7 episodes, each with a runtime of around 40 minutes. It's the official adaptation of Vish Dhamij's 2019 crime novel Bendi Bazaar. The series starts with newly appointed Mumbai DCP Rita Ferreira stumbling upon a grisly murder, all the while struggling with her own mental health crises. As 2 back-to-back murders rock the city, she battles patriarchal prejudices that threaten to destabilize her mental well-being and rushes to find the perpetrator responsible for making the city feel unsafe. As the investigation goes on, she comes across a shocking pattern, although everyone believes that these are just random, violent instances without connection to one another. Once she realizes who the person is, she starts to get to the bottom of why they are doing such a heinous crime and uncovers a deluge of shocking crimes that have plagued the city for decades. Although the department wants to, at first, push the blame onto Sajed, Rita realizes that there is someone else working with him who is also a big part of the crime. She realizes the 2 patterns of injuries can only be done by Sajid, and soon realizes that it's journalist Anita Acharya who is behind the murders. This truth is hidden in her past, as we see that she was the daughter of a Russian prostitute, Vivian, and encounter specialist Jay Acharya. However, Jay was killed before Anita was born, leaving her mother to be forced back into the business. Vivian tried to save her from a similar fate by presenting Anita as a boy, but it only worked for so long when she was almost snatched by the mafia. To save her, Vivian tried to flee but was eventually killed, and the brothel owner sent her to a boys' orphanage. There, she met Sajid, and the 2 went through horrible abuse at the principal's hands, leaving them both traumatized. When they grew up, Anita decided to take revenge and murder anyone who had links to her sordid past. Rita stops Anita with Sajid's help in a dramatic face-off at the orphanage and reunites the little girls with their mothers as well, keeping all of her promises. Anita eventually burns herself in front of Rita to get away from her actions, but Rita eventually saves her, barely hanging on to her life. Devastated by the events, and with her own past coming back to haunt her, she finally makes peace with her mother's murder-suicide attempt after going back to her childhood home, which now sits dilapidated. Through tears, she forgives herself and her mother, but the emotional scars might just live on inside her, even though she remains morally intact in a world that does not reward morality.